My true mom confession is that I am really bad at concealing my emotions during my kids' sporting events. Now, it wasn't so bad when my kids were younger. Well, let's face it, that's because they weren't very good. And it didn't matter. I'd just hang out in the bleachers with my friends, and I considered it a reason not to make dinner. Kind of a good one. But as they got older and they got more into their own individual sports, I started to get a little bit more into it. In fact, at one of the first tennis tournaments that my middle son won, he came up to me afterwards. I was all ready to hug him and cheer, and he said, "Mom, we have 2 rules that we need to put into place right now. Number 1," he said, "no more eye rolling when I make a bad shot." That's one of these. Oh. Number 2, he said, "no more fist pumps when I make a good shot." And that's one of these. Yes, yes. He said, "Mom, you are running the risk of becoming one of those we parents." Now, what's a we parent, you say? A we parent is one of those who comes up to little Johnny after an event and says, "You know, Johnny, we need to work on your endurance, maybe through nutrition." Or they'll come up to their daughter after a tennis match and say, "Susie, we need to work on that overhead." I do not want to be a we parent. So I'm very clear now when I go to one of my kids' sporting events. I sit far, far away from them. They can barely see me, and absolutely, they cannot hear me. I talk to the person next to me. I bring a crossword puzzle. I read a book. I plan what I'm not going to make for dinner or where we're going to go eat. And I pop a few Tums. It helps. But I enjoy things a lot more. And I promise, kids, I will no longer be a we, and I will behave myself. Okay? Thanks for not making me make dinner.